Equity participation in a company, what does that mean? This means participating in the shareholding of a company. And this is something that investors would usually do. Consider taking a stake in an entity. And what do they consider before taking a stake? Obviously, a stake is an interest, and therefore it's the interest of the potential investor that will be considered. So for example, if it's a manufacturing company, the interest of the investor would be in how the company is performing, what kind of risks there are in the investment, how they can be mitigated, and what is the yield on his or her or its participation. So in taking a stake in a company, like I said, there are a number of things that the investor will consider depending on what they are looking for. Sometimes for a company that is doing very well, particularly on the stock market, and the yields on the investments are very high, some investors will not consider the quantity of the quantum, of the stake, but just how much their investment will be able to yield. In a company that they feel they should turn around, they'll probably look at having a major or controlling stake in a company. And so it's important for the investor to have a rationale around how they would like to invest, what their expectations are. Taking equity in a company also comes with risks, and therefore there must be a risk assessment done by the investor, and identification of what are the high risks and how they're going to be mitigated. All these inform a decision, because as you know, as a shareholder, there are certain liabilities that you have to shoulder, and therefore a decision has to be made as to whether an investor has appetite for that kind of exposure should it happen. I look forward to having a longer discussion with colleagues about equity participation, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you very much.